What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero War Central. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy freaking Monday. Ristrel rejoining the YouTube guild at the green skill level. 14-month member of the YouTube guild. Thank you so much, Ristrel. Seems often it was like a tasking game. Interesting. What's up, Tanya? Ragnar over on Facebook. Denny, good afternoon. Limbicago, welcome back. Raging Turnip, good to see you, my friend. Cinder is here. D. Warman, Richard Cochran, aloha, Richard. It's good to see everybody today. Let's see what else we got. Did I have a good vacation, Dora? Yeah, it was pretty good. We had a pretty full weekend. We celebrated Miss Charlie's brother's birthday. And then, like, Thursday, they decided that we were going to celebrate Thanksgiving there on Saturday. So Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we kind of helped prep for Thanksgiving. Went to Top Golf for the first time. Went to Top Golf on Saturday nights. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Top Golf everywhere, but Top Golf is like this driving range, like golf driving range with games, and you know, it's like a bar and grill almost, but with the driving range, and it's pretty fun. It was a good time. It was kind of rainy and dreary the whole time we were there. You know, when you go to Florida in November, you want it to be a little bit warmer and drier and nicer. We came back to like 40 degree weather, 40 degree Fahrenheit, 50 degree Fahrenheit weather here in the greater St. Louis area. So it was no good. Coming back home. And we didn't really get much hot weather there either. In fact, the only day that we had hot weather was a day that we were too busy all day long. So we didn't hang out at the pool. We didn't hang out at the beach. I took a nap next to the pool for a while, but I wasn't like in trunks or anything. What's up, Pat Fez? Welcome back. Happy Monday, Judge fans. Judge fans, I love it. I see a penguin there in the live stream. Let's see, Shazbot, Jimmy Thomas, Feral Phoenix, Susie. What's up, Helcomaniac? Anthony, HR question, Black Friday event starts Wednesday or Thursday? It's a great question. I know that the Facebook and web skins become available on the 24th, so that's tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is when the Facebook and web stuff starts, but I don't know about mobile. Oh, it says mobile for 24th for mobile as well, Cinder? Thank you. It's golf range for Happy Gilmore. No, you're not allowed to do the Happy Gilmore swing. The guy whose birthday we were there celebrating, he tried to do it and they came over and yelled at him. So none of that. But it was like $700 for the 12 of us. $700 for the 12 of us, and we ate and drank as much as we could. Like, there was food and drinks left over at the end. So $700 for 12 people for 2 hours. That's a really cool. It was a really cool place. It was a really cool thing. It might be something that, you know, I'd like to do in the future. I got a bunch of golf buddies in the area. I don't enjoy golf at all, but it was a good time. It was a lot of fun. Black Friday starting to turn into Black Friday week. Yep. Yeah, I mean, all the big retail places already have all their Black Friday sales live. In fact, I started Christmas shopping pretty hardcore today. I'd already started a little while ago, but I got out ahead of it. Topic number 1, feedback for global championships. Guys, I published a video this morning. Mobile players. I published a video this morning discussing... Uh-oh, hold on. Lode Runner just posted a new post. Oh. Here we go. We just got some Facebook news. November 23rd to November 30th. Interesting. All right, let's finish chatting about this before we switch gears. So the global championships are replacing crossover wars on Hero Wars Mobile. And Alina, one of the community managers for the mobile version of the game, asked us to share with our community plans to launch the Global Championship either in January or at some other time. If you're curious, January 3rd is whenever the Global Championship would start, if they push it to January. They may not. They may push it back. But they wanted us to poll our community. So I made a video. It's the most recent video. It's a video I published this morning. I'll show it here. Let me just show it. Let's see. Your channel. Full screen capture. Videos. Here we go. It's this video right here. Global Championships feedback needed. If you're a mobile player, go watch it. It's a short video. It's got a little bit of a sponsorship in it, but you can fast forward through that. Leave your comments about how you feel about the Global Championship, when you would like it to start. Remember, there will be a 2-week gap between Crossover War and the start of the Global Championship. So it's either going to start on January 3rd, first Monday in February, or whatever that is, or later. So please go leave feedback for that. Yeah? Yeah. If you're a mobile player. Didn't understand. So I think it's because of something to do with holidays. I don't really know. I don't know. To me, if it's finished, put it out. Richard Cochran says, on mobile, my guild is top 3 silver and will never make gold. The sooner the better. Agree. 100% agree. Get those Global Championship trophies a-rolling. I agree. The sooner the better, I say. Sounds like a great early birthday gift. Mm-hmm. And not only that, but it would force Global Championships to take a 2-week break during winter. Like the Winterfest holiday. You know, Christmas and Hanukkah and all of that. It would be a nice break, so you could not worry about it while you're trying to visit family and friends and all of that. It would be nice. It would be nice. Go to that video, leave a comment. Even if you're a Facebook and web player, go leave a comment saying, I say, launch it now. Launch it now. Festivus? Festivus, yeah, the Festivus for the rest of us. Logging the game is set up for the CyberCon Black Friday event already? Okay. Let's check it out. Nice. We got some CyberCon decorations. Black Friday, Cyber Week, whatever you want to call it. The special event isn't active yet. Very cool. Very cool. All right, let's full screen capture. Let's discuss some of the stuff that has been shared from Lode Runner. Looks like, and this is browser information that I'm about to discuss here. This is browser info. Looks like we have a similar event to last year. The tasks are the same as last year. All the mechanics are the same, but new avatars and prizes in the safe. That's one of the question marks are random insignia and regalia. Okay. All right. So we have this chest, and do you guys here? Let's pop this up. Cyber Week, Black Friday. Prepare for Black Friday, mobile only, Black Friday, CyberCon. Here we go.
Okay. This is gonna be tough.
So, Cyber Week on Facebook and web, we get new skins. We got a similar dashboard that mobile is getting. We're getting rotating discounts on chests. There is an event, a 7-day event, where you have to do various tasks in order to get these little key cards. Yeah, D-Warman, I believe it starts tonight. I believe you are correct that it starts tonight. We have these little key cards that you collect. The little key cards are for this thing. You guys remember this? You guys remember doing this? The number of chip keys that you have allows you to pick these. You have the grand prizes on the left here. And it looks like the grand prize has been changed. It's possible that the 250... it looks like that Eternal Seeds might be one of the grand prizes now. That's pretty cool. And a seal chest. Actually, that's a really... I like those grand prizes better. The chest of Super Titans is 30, and there's only 3 here. And they took out the Hero Soul Stone. They took out the Lesser Hero Soul Stone one as well. So I guess these 3 are here. You know, 80 Titan Seal chests, 5 of your choice in each. That's actually a pretty decent reward, right? That's a really good reward. So the play is to open these boxes until you get whatever grand prizes you want, and then you refresh, and then it'll give you a fresh board to play on. That's actually a nice change. I like that change a lot. That's a huge change to me. Eternal Seeds are going to be great for the next 7 years. We all know about the Chaos Particles and then the Titan Seals. You can't get these on average. You have to get these in specific instances. Right? Then we have some of the avatars. Little neon glowing avatars. And if you guys remember, this avatar right here on the bottom left is the leaked image from the mobile Black Friday event, the mobile Cyber Week event from Daniel's Hero Wars TV. We have the avatar frame, another avatar frame, and that is it, I guess. Oh, we have this. These are new. Is that all? Yeah, that's all. So big shout out to Lode Runner for sharing this on his page. Very cool. Very cool. Hero chests are better than Titans because you need Hero Soul Stones even after you have everyone absolute. Do we know the tasks yet? Yes, if you go to... They're the same as last year. So we can take a look at that. I should probably, well, I guess it's too late now. I did a prep video for Black Friday for mobile, but I didn't hear on Facebook and web. I guess I should have. This vacation kind of took it out of me. Whoops. Here we go. So you have log in, you have reach VIP, make purchases, and you get the avatars and the avatar frames for making purchases, buying emeralds, and you do get a refund on some of those emeralds. Spend emeralds, spend energy, open tower chests, and some of these repeat. I think some of these repeat. Like this ends at 100. You should have trouble at all getting 100 tower chests. And then finally, start adventures, there's 7. And again, the point is to get these little chip keys so that you can play this little mini game and get all the rewards. And there'll be a little Cyber Vault grand prize thing where it shows you everything that you can have in there. But it looks like we just have that information right here. Lode Runner said that these items right here that are missing, these items that are listed, these are insignia and crystals for Ascension and the Great Tree of Wisdom. I'm sorry, for just Ascension, not the Great Tree of Wisdom, just Ascension. These are crystals and insignia, random ones. Look at the game, Charlie. Please log in the game if you can now. I have. I saw that it's updated. Best part of the event is Judge. AB, the Black Friday on Hero Wars Facebook and website. Looks like it starts in about 8 hours from now. Winterfest is around Christmas. Yep. It's for mobile. April95, mobile has its own event. I actually published a video on that a couple of days ago. That event, I believe, goes live tomorrow nights. About 36 hours from now. About 36 hours from now. Pretty cool. Black Friday. Black Friday. So I wanted to spend a little bit of time talking about... Here, let's actually switch over to Game Chapter. I wanted to spend a little bit of time talking about guild raids. And this is the second week that we had guild raids, right? Which meant it was the first week that we decided the level of our bosses in the guild raids. My guild on server 25 almost did not beat a single boss. Almost. We came in, there was just a handful of players left. Just a handful of players left in order to defeat the one and only boss that we defeat, the level 130 boss. I'm curious to see how everybody else did. If you're watching the replay right now, please leave a comment about how your guild did. Facebook and web players that are watching right now, were you able to beat the boss or did you struggle? Were you able to beat the boss that your guild set the level at, or did you struggle? Because we struggled. I couldn't even make 10 million damage this time. Oof. We didn't have a times 4 emerald event last week, and so they are likely pushing it ahead to coincide with this event, probably. We beat level 140. We cleared 130. Okay. Okay. We started at 105, got through 125 boss. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Because remember, guys, if you start lower, your minion rewards are worse, and you have less damage, you have less attacks for the higher level bosses. My team beat the level 95 boss at about 4 million damage. Nice. Killing only one boss is ideal. Torture you, man, it was close, though. It was real close, but I agree with you. I agree with you. Putting all of your effort into a single boss is the best strategy. We beat the level 140 on server 51. We got pretty high on 53, too. I think we beat everybody that we had intended on beating on server 53. That means you also killed the best minions for your level as well. Yes, 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 yes. Agree. What's up, Dex to Boss? Our guild started at 115, only cleared that and 125. Darren, thank you for the feedback. Thank you for the feedback. I think it's interesting. I think it's, I got a lot of feedback that they overestimated how well their guild was going to do. They overestimated based on how much damage some of their players did to the lower level bosses. They didn't clear the boss that they'd wanted to. So a lot of people actually missed rewards this week. Abdurm set it at 65, got all the way up to 130. Okay. I did 300,000 damage because my guild beat everything up to level 130 before I signed on. Ah, that's a bummer. If you start higher, you do get more buff coins, right? You do, Finkelso. Yes, you do get more buff coins. More buff coins. I need to do a week 3 buffs video. Is there any way to get all the chests and adventures for 3 players? Yes. AB, go to HeroWarsCentral.com. And you can find adventure walkthrough guides there. Our guild started at 125 and we failed. Not helped that some players couldn't be arsed attacking. Jack, you just had players that didn't even attack? Oh, man. Oh. You know, I'll be honest with you. That's pretty necessary right now. That seems like it's more important than, I don't know, more important than your activity, more important than your Titan. Not as important as Guild Wars, I guess. Maybe it's on par. Started at 105, got through 125 at slightly more than half of the attacks as last week. Still did not get past 130. Got to 80 million health. Nice. Is there a chance to get an option for recruiting new guild members? Yeah, Sasha, if you go to my Discord, we have a whole section on recruiting and finding a guild home. Damage rewards are overrated. Agree. They're false carrots. Clearly, your guild didn't have any leveled up judge teams. Clearly. Fiegelzo says, non as judge doesn't need buffs. All right. So I haven't looked into this at all. I'm not sure what level we're set at. We are set at 130. So we are set at 130 again this week. I actually missed a couple of fights last week because I could not beat them. I did not have the ability. I didn't have enough teams built up to beat some of these minion fights. We're going to work it out, though. Continuing to level up your teams that you need, your support heroes, your ancillary heroes, your teams 2, your teams 3 for Grand Arena will benefit you in the Cradle of the Stars, at least for Phase 1. Phase 2 just seems like a crapshoot. But speaking of rewards, I've been getting a ton of message requests about these random items, random greater insignia, random radiant crystals. These items showing up in your inventory. If they show up in your inventory, people are asking me, how do you use them? How do you convert them? What are they, recipes? Are they recipes? No, they're equipment. Yeah, here they go. Equipment. If these items show up in your inventory as random, right? That means the game hasn't split them up yet. You just need to restart your game. All right, that's all you have to do. This is a bug that people have been commenting on my videos constantly. I've gotten a ton of private messages over the weekend about this bug. I don't know why it happens. I don't know what the trigger is and how to prevent it from happening. But all you have to do to make it go away, at least every time that I've talked to an individual about it and they've given me feedback that it has or has not worked, all they had to do is relog their game and it fixed the issue. And isn't that with most things in life? My 12-year-old came into the living room today as I was working on a video this morning's video, and he's like, Charlie, my TV, it's not working. It's doing a thing. It's doing a weird thing. And I was like, oh, okay, did you turn it off and turn it back on? And like, well, no, but that's not going to fix it. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to come help you until you try that. Well, guess what? It fixed it. They show up in consumables from the ranking rewards. They show up as consumables. Ah, okay. Now, I don't have any here. But this is where they would show up, I guess. This is where they would show up. Thank you for that, Guardian 06. 206, excuse me. Or Guardian 06, huh? One thing that I want to know is which heroes will get their ascension for the next update. We don't know yet. Random crystal bug, boss levels. Another thing that we got to talk about is the community poll. If you're a Facebook and web player, you need to go vote on which one of these heroes you want to have as the hero of December. To me, this is a no-brainer. It's got to be Martha. Got to be Martha. When it comes to damage dealers, Satori is low quality. Yasmine is solved. Anvari just isn't that great on Facebook and web when compared to his mobile counterpart. Has some use cases, of course. And Dorian is a great healer, probably the best healer. Unfortunately, in most aspects of Hero Wars browser, Martha is just a better healer. Most activities, I should say. Shall I use a team of Isaac, Zhu, Nebula, Sebastian, and Martha? Exactly, Pablo. Exactly. Martha is a key ingredient to the best Guild Raid boss fighting team that we found so far. It's possible that Thea is slightly better. Satori is the only one I don't have absolute star. I voted Satori. That's fine. That's valid. They just did Martha a couple of years ago. All the mobile players are going to vote for Anvari. Yeah, well, this is a Facebook and web. Do they have a poll on mobile? If they do, then yeah, Anvari is a great choice. All these heroes are great on mobile. I would love a crystal exchange. Yep. I want Dorian in like 3 different teams. Dorian is a solid healer. He's a solid healer. But this kind of segs into the next topic that I want to talk about, and that is that team can't do anything against the level 160 boss. Hulkamaniac, which team? The Zhu Isaac team? Is there a reason you have bottles and dolls from events? Yes, there is. Bot Life. See Misty Catherine's video? I don't know who that is. Jew Isaac Yaz. Yasmine winning at 33%. Dorian 24%. Second meh. Charlie, you just went all of us to max Anvari against your card. That's exactly right. So Misty Catherine's video, she tried that Isaac team against the level 160 Osh, and it didn't work out. I'll have to go watch it. I haven't watched it yet. That'd be great news, though, because that kind of, regarding the previous topic on Sunday afternoon, you or General need to manually set the difficulty. Yes. Did I? Yeah. Yes. Otherwise, it's at 65%. Otherwise, it defaults back down, right? You have to set it. Yeah. So let me go find this video. Somebody sent me a video over the weekend of the team doing well against the level 160 boss. So I don't know what her video is about, but I haven't watched it. Let me find my video. Maybe it wasn't the one. Well, yeah, somebody sent me a fight over the weekend using the same team rocking the level 160 boss. So I don't know. Let me find the conversation. Here we go. Uh, 100 million damage versus the 150 boss. It was Anton. He's in the Discord as oh my gosh. Why is this scaled like this? Oh, there we go. Luis? Actually, I don't know how to pronounce his name. No, that's okay. Anyway, he sent me a fight. I'm gonna share it. It's Isaac, Zhu, Nebula, Sebastian, Martha dealing over 100 million damage to the level 150 boss. So I don't know why it's different for the 160 boss. I don't know why it's different, but it seems to me if you're doing 100 million damage with that team versus the 150, it can't be that much different, can it? Not just her guild was basically shut down against the level 160 boss. The level 140 boss will be similar to Adventure 11 or 12. Plenty of those, but the 160 boss was just killing everyone. Oh, saw plenty of those, Scott K. Have I made a video of the best team to use against the boss? I made a video about a good team to use during week 1, the highest damage that I've seen in week 1. And I haven't done a week 2 video yet. I was going to share Anton's video fighting a level 150 boss, but yeah. Check out for the 5th most recent. Yeah, no, I see the video, Guardian. I see the video. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this boss is hard. Yeah, I see the video. I haven't watched it yet, like I said. I don't know. It didn't show up on my feed, but it's fine. What will be the best Valor buffs? Well, I haven't looked into those yet either, actually. So that, I guess that kind of changes the next point I wanted to talk about. Somebody asked me the best team to use versus the Great Storm boss. And I couldn't help but think that it wouldn't be a similar team. You know, you want Martha in the back versus the Great Storm boss. You know, Sebastian, Nebula, Zhu, and a tank versus the Great Storm boss. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Like, wouldn't that be a really effective Great Storm boss? What do you guys think? It can be different because you can do the damage only if you're alive. Each week, the default for the next one is the highest level boss you defeated, so that way the weak team's just... Oh, I got you. Buffs are the same. I got you. Evil Love, the buffs that I had been... that most people recommend are the ones that takes out the defensive spheres the fastest. Astral Sword seems to be a must. The payback from Asgard against the time, effort, and money is not worth it for any new player, barring folk right at the cap. You need AoE against the storm because Zhu does amazing damage, but the one thing, unlike AoE, it's all of them. Yeah, but the health is so low, though, aren't they? Isn't their health of all of the enemies so low? Kira and Qing Mao one-shot the boss. She kills all. Okay, so Kira. Kira would be a good choice. Kira does insane damage to area of, you know, to all the enemies. I know that Kark struggles. I plugged in Aurora into my Kark team to add a little bit more area of effect damage, and I was able to do a good chunk of the boss's health in one round instead of using Astaroth. I figured Astaroth just wasn't going to be really important because he blocks physical attacks. He does revive one time, but I don't really have a problem surviving against the Great Storm boss. I had a problem dealing enough damage. Against Zisha, I used Martha, Kira, Qingmao, Yasmine, and Aurora. I almost one-shot just a sliver on the left. So you're using a couple of single target. Well, Yasmine, I guess, is single target everybody else's area of effect. I had luck with Faceless copying Dante and Storm. Okay. Faceless copying Dante. That's a nice little strategy. Faceless copying Dante. I can see that. Man, that fight would be so easy if the damage that the enemy did was magic damage and not pure damage. It'd be so easy. Qingmao is better than Zhu in the Great Storm. Zhu just changes targets way too often. Interesting. I don't have a leveled up Zhu, so I figured he might be similar. So that's good insight. Thank you so much, guys. I was thinking about, and I wasn't going to do this until I had some time to really chat with people about it. But I was really thinking about this team, this Isaac, Zhu, Nebula, Sebastian, Martha team, how good it is in guild raids. How could you modify it slightly to be amazing in adventures? How could you modify it slightly to be amazing in every event that you might come across, like the Great Storm and facing Zisha there at the end? How about doing well in with the team, just a little bit of variation in arena and in guild wars? But that's great feedback. I appreciate that, guys. My twins and my Bob team needed 2 attacks against the Storm, and Kira Qingmao got into 1 attack. Nice. I found Anvari, Kira, Orion, Dorian, Martha to be great. Almost one-shot boss with 195. Daniel, I didn't attempt it that low. That's good to know also. Sounds like Kira's a good choice. And I think Kira's pretty successful against Osh too, isn't she? Torture You says Corvus, Kira, Yasmine, Morgan, Celeste, great against Storm boss. Okay. Torture You, just real quick question. When you kill the enemies in the Storm fight, do they resurrect as skeletons? The Bob team. Devil Soprano, Bob team is what my community calls Kark teams. Kark teams. Kira's pretty decent against Osh. Just ult her when the spheres are up. Makes sense. Against the Storm, Kai does a lot better than Faceless. Yeah. I used Kai also. I dropped Faceless for Kai. The knock-up for Faceless just, it's kind of worthless. A lot of damage output. Self-healing. Mikhail, I didn't see your question. Is this Facebook info only or mobile players invited? No, it's both. We bounce back and forth. Lots of skeletons running around from dead ads. Nice. They don't resurrect as skeletons for my Kira to the job. Okay, well, Abdram, you and Torture, you seem to have conflicting advice there. Jeffrey Notpar says the elevator music. Yeah, it's it's the new album from something. Harris Heller. Yeah, sorry. Couldn't think of it. Let's see, what else do we have here? We still don't have a full image of Astaroth in his skin. I cannot wait to see this skin. Main mobile. Over on Hero Wars Mobile, it looks like Lode Runner shared that they're removing some bundles. Some kind of bug fix. And some arena timing fixes. Interesting. I don't understand what that says. Scott K, can't you use Yaz if you use Axel? Adam, I don't think that Mojo does well against Osh. No, I don't think so. Guardian 06, yeah, it looks like they replaced the Soulstone chest with the Titan Seal chest. Actually, they probably changed the Super Titan Soulstone chest with the Titan Seal artifact chest, and then they replaced the Hero Soulstone chest with the Eternal Seed. Morgan summons 3 skeletons. You can only have a max of 6 on the field. If I remember correctly, all skeletons. Astroth new skins look like Sub-Zero. Yeah, kind of does. I want to see what his wings look like. All right, so let's chat about Guild Wars. Facing Red Cross, I'm facing Clad. I got a team that I'm going to defeat basically instantly. Galahad, Celeste, Jorgen, Ginger, and Martha. Facing off with Fenris as the pet, I would use Sebastian. That's the obvious choice. I'm going to ignore all of Galahad's damage. I may struggle with him at the end. But if we start with this setup, we drop Nebula for Sebastian. Oh. Yeah, Sebastian just counters this team too hard. Cursed Flame's not going to be a problem. Galahad's just not going to do that much damage. The issue that I think we're going to run into the most is doing enough damage to Galahad. That's a pretty well-leveled Galahad. 750,000 power level isn't amazing. We're going to have trouble cleaning up the Galahad and the Martha. Hopefully we can rely on a little bit of bonus crit damage. Bonus crit damage from Sebastian. Adding on a little bit more pure damage on top. Now, this team is going to be pretty weak. Ginger, without Nebula, she doesn't do enough damage. She's rocking my Astaroth pretty heavily, though. We're going to completely negate Fenris right there. Shield, alt, copy Kark. This is again. Oh, Galahad's dead. Well, Galahad's not going to be an issue then. We're going to say Faceless for the Martha speed up. There we go. All you had to do was wait for the armor artifacts to go down. Use Biscuit. Nah, you'll win easy. Yeah. No issues there. I read a comment today on the Hero Wars mobile GOAT page that only free-to-play and slow-building players build Kark teams and Kira teams. Only free-to-play players and slow spenders build Kark and Kira teams. Now, they were talking about Hero Wars Mobile, but I found that interesting. I think that it's natural for us to default to strong heroes. So I don't think that's really a fair statement. I don't completely disagree with it, though, because the shortest path, or the one of least resistance, is the path that everybody's going to take, right? If you take a look at this Kark team, it's so efficient because of how easy the heroes are to get, including on Hero Wars Mobile. It's so easy to get all the heroes. You can change heroes in and out so easily to make an effective counter team to so many others. I think the main statement, or the main point of what they were trying to say, was that only big spenders have outside-of-the-box thinking. I find paired with Isaac, she does better, but I don't see one of those either. Ginger. Hell no, they are expensive to build, says Monta. Kark, free to play? Yes, you did it right. What's the best team on Adventure 11 boss? I mean, any Yaz team, any Yaz or Orion team is going to be really strong. Satori team, Yaz, Orion, or Satori teams. Let's take a look and see what we have here. We have Fenris on Ginger. We have Albus on Galahad. If this was Orion, I'm sorry, not Orion. Oliver instead, it might have been a different story. Merlin, I mean, I can see where that would be beneficial to help try to kill Karks faster, but an Axel on Jorgen, I think, is a mistake. I think that's a mistake. I'd have put Axel on Martha first. You put Oliver on Martha to protect against what? Enemy Jorgens? I don't understand that. I'm a Soul Spinner and I'm Kark Kai, so I agree with that. Makes sense because Twins and ODH are all pink skin stone heroes. Hard to max them all at once. I can see that. I can see that. That would imply that big spinners gravitate more to the Twins. Free-to-play players and slow spinners counter, you counter them with Kark. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? The fact that you get Kira so early, and you can put Kira into so many teams, she's so free-to-play friendly. So free-to-play friendly. Unfortunately, you gotta boost her with Nebula or Sebastian, and both of those are agility heroes. Jet, of course, is a intelligence hero. So if you're building a blender team, it could be expensive. It could be expensive. Maybe if you're building like the Undead Blender. I don't know. I don't know, guys. What would be nice to do is a video on how to do the war. I've done a couple of those. I think the correct statement is only big spinners can get multiple 4 and 5 skin heroes up to speed in a reasonable time. Yeah, I agree with that, Scott K. I agree with that. Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Klongen is... I should have mentioned that. The individual that asked the best team for the simple thing. You asked about the best team, and I'd mentioned Yasmine. Yasmine does not work against Orion unless you use Axel as a team pet. Thank you so much, Klangen. I appreciate you mentioning that. It took me 3 years to get my Twins team where it is now. Build Kira and Kark counters as a moderate spinner, and you can crush the free-to-play. Kira makes sense, but I just see how Kark fits the theory. I'm building Kira on server 67, still struggling with that AP skin, which I still have 1 month of waiting. Yeah. I still can't believe they didn't give her another armor penetration skin for Halloween. John X says, my Kira does the most damage for me. If you put Axel on Martha and Oliver on Galahad, the Jorgen doesn't get any pet, so they were filling the slots. I guess that makes... I would just rather not put a pet on Jorgen. At that point, I would just not put a pet on him. Just like you often don't get a pet on Nebula because you're using your cane elsewhere. Like, you just don't use the pet. You don't have to use the pet. Gates of Nature. Oh, we got a Titan fight. Ugh. You guys ready to take a nap? I'm ready to take a nap. All right. As a fire team, you want to save your Earth Totem for when Araji starts burping at you. Here we go. Bam. Reflect all that damage. Araji kills himself. Throw up a little armor buff. Unfortunately, the enemy water totem is going to keep Araji alive. I have to use my Hyperion ult early. It's all right. Big Eden boulder coming in. It's going to crush that Hyperion in the face. In the face. We're going to go ahead and throw up another shield right now to block that Hyperion ult. Hopefully he kills himself on that. He did. Congratulations, you played yourself. This is going to hurt. There with my Hyperion. And now we got problems. We have a healing Eden versus my very weak Eden and Silva. Oh, this is going to... I might lose. Throw up the shield. Whew. That totem came in right in time. You guys see that? I timed that perfectly. Somebody cue up the "you played yourself" gif. I am also sad about no AP skin for Kira, but overall happy she didn't get a useless skin like Magic Defense. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. So guys, this is why I love the Earth team. Everybody's going to tell you as a new player that water is the best team to build. Not only are you fantastic in the dungeon, you're just killing it with water titans in the dungeon. Way better than fire teams and earth teams. But once you get past that point, once you get past the point where you're struggling, because you've got all your tanks leveled up, maybe you've got your Hyperion leveled up, got a couple artifacts leveled up, maybe a little bit of skins here and there, I think the Earth team is amazing. And timing that totem, the Earth totem. Let's see. The Earth totem reflects damage. Doubles the amount of damage back on the attacker. So if you can use it for big ults, and I don't know if you guys saw, but I almost used it to successfully kill 3 different Super Titans there. In the very beginning, I almost killed Araji there, but the enemy water totem popped up, healed the team up, kept Araji alive during Araji's ult. So you always want to save your totem for when the when the other team's Araji fires their laser beams. And then I popped it right before Hyperion, and he clapped himself, and then I got it right in at the last second versus that ulting Eden, and it just bounced the boulder damage right back into his face. I play Water. The Earth teams cheat way too much between Eden and the build wall. Mm-hmm. Titan Artifact event on mobile won't get me any upgrades when you need 45. Yeah, that event is... It's a sad event. It's a very sad event. It's very sad. Very sad. Sad indeed. I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess. Better than nothing, I guess. I drew a water totem, but have not yet got a totem from spinning emeralds. You'll get there. The counter to the earth totem is the fire totem, so no damage to reflect back. Yep. That is true. Got to build up that fire totem real big, 200+%. Oh, man. Does a lot of damage. Does a lot of damage. You know what? Before we jump in, let's buy some buffs. Before we jump in there, let's buy a couple of buffs. Let's buy all 5 of the buffs, actually. I saw Ulting Eden back in 1998 open for Smash. Clever. Very clever. Oh, man. What do I got? 8 million? Is that... Not enough. Not quite enough. Avoid jumpstart until end. Because of the Sebastian bug. They still haven't fixed that. Let's see. Buffs. All right. Somebody said Astral Shield is key. The shield absorbs all damage from defense sphere explosions in the wormhole. The shield is triggered automatically when 3 or more defense spheres enter the wormhole. Interesting. Okay. I can see that being effective. I wonder if this isn't the most effective... What do you think is the most effective buff at the high levels? 25 artifacts chefs. Those events are great. As free to play, I'm going all in with AK energy. I guess it's a good event. Why does it feel like it's not that good of an event then? Why does it feel like that I'm not happy with it? I'm talking about the Titan Artifact event on mobile. Am I just letting people bring me down? Like, Tim was chatting about it and he wasn't happy with it. Am I just letting other people bring me down? At high level, the plus health to damage is the best. That's this one right here, right? The healing converter. Are these uncommon buffs really better than the epic buffs? Griff says 4,500 pieces, the 4-star at 25 per chest. If you get the ones you want, that's why it's not that great. Ah, gotcha. I bought all but 2 buffs from 50, but 2 from 100, then 150. Adam, which one did you get from the 150? The marksman? I think I chose the Marksman one last week, and that's the only one out of the epic buffs that I bought. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Good for you. Good for Kira. Yeah. Keeper's Blessing. I mean... Oh, that's not an elf buff. The engineer buff is right there. So you bought all of these but that one. These may be the better ones. I don't know. Let's get some points. Okay. We're going to put Mara on Axel. Let's actually do Merlin instead. And Fenris. Vampirism one is great. Yeah, Rohan, I'd do the Vampirism one too. Shield is kind of worthless, but... What a joke. Kark's ult sucks, man. Kark sucks in the guild raids. Meh. Okay. Got 52 morale. Squad 2. Facing Kark against the boss. Monta, no, I don't have any better choices. I guess I do have... I guess on this account I do have better choices, huh? On this account I do have better choices. I'm really working on leveling up my Artemis now, though, guys. Like, really, really working on my Artemis. I'm actually kind of excited to play Artemis. Let's actually look into that a little bit. No, freaking Jorgen is keeping that Lilith alive. Oh man. All right. All right. So let's see. Instead of Kark, I mean, do we just use like... I mean, a lot of Kai's damage is wasted too. Maybe we just do something like this. Oh, we're not facing him. This isn't a boss. I'm dumb. I'm done. I don't find that Yasmine is good against the guild raid minions or boss either. Oh, oops. Let's see. Astral Shield, Healing Converter, and... we'll just do that one. So I've been thinking about building up another team. Like, I've got a team of 60k almost. But Artemis is still low. Thea is low. I'd like to get Thea up to about 50 to 60k and Artemis up to about 50 or 60k. And then I kind of want to play through... Like, it's going to be silly, but act like, oh, I got a brand new account. So what I would do is I would use this and Thea and Artemis with Sebastian, even though he's pretty high level. And then, I don't know, I guess Nebula would work. But Nebula also is pretty high level. No, Nebula is not going to work. Yeah, it'll never work if I did this as a tank. And just seeing out like how far I could get with a team like this. Obviously, I'm going to one-hit all these campaign mission 1 bosses. Why? I'm not going to start a brand new account. I just think that Artemis is... Man, I think Artemis is going to be so good. I just... Oh, got a promoter. I think she's going to be so good, guys. I could be way wrong, but I think she's going to be so good. My low 70 level Artemis was pretty good against Osh in 3rd team. 2 million damage. Oh, Johnny, I'm just lazy. If I wanted to, I would log in every hour and max out her stats in the next day or two. Artemis and Ju together. Instead of Nebula? I mean, you want Sebastian in the team. Like, you need Sebastian in the team. And we're talking about guild raid bosses. For that bonus pure damage. No, not even just boss fights. I mean, Sebastian plus Artemis, with all that pure damage that she does, her ult hitting 17 times? I think it's crazy. I haven't done this video yet. I'm gonna do this. Let's see. Here we go. Everybody's like, "Oh no, Artemis is gonna get rocked by ODH." Watch this, guys. Watch this fight. If it loads. Come on. There we go. Oh, it's smart sync. Here we go. Somebody sent me this fight over the weekend also. They're both teams are in the 800K range. Both teams are in the 800 and 900,000 range. So you'd think that Artemis would just die to Helios, right? Watch her just mow everybody down. Bleh. I think I just realized how lucky I am. My fire totem is level 3. Yeah, Jack, you are very lucky. You are very lucky. Very lucky. Topaz, I'll see you next time. Let's call it a day. Let's call it a day. I haven't eaten a thing yet. I have 0 calories in my body, and I am dying. I'm dying. So I need to go. I need to go get some food. Yeah, D. Warman. That was Isaac preventing the opposing team from moving a muscle. Yeah, I mean that's fine. Countering Helios. You worried about Artemis dying to Helios? Build the team around protecting her versus Helios. Why does silence work on Sebastian? That's a great point. That's a great point. I think silence does block skills. Some skills. I don't really understand why. It doesn't make any sense to me. Sorry, Sir Mafu, we're heading out. Because Sebastian never cast it, bro. Yeah. Live stream tomorrow is at 12 p.m. Central Time, 6 p.m. UTC. Team Fight Tuesday, again, we're not going to be doing traditional Team Fight Tuesday anymore. We're going to change things up a little bit. But this time tomorrow, the Black Friday, Cyber Week, whatever event will be live on Hero Wars, Facebook, and web. So we'll check that out. I'll probably put a video out discussing the event late tonight or, first thing in the morning. But it's all good. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Silence means no singing. Go get some pizza? Nah, I'm going to make some wraps. I got some awesome wraps. I'm going to make hummus and pickles and a little bit of meat, cheese. Oh. But I got to do a fasted workout first. I'll see you all tomorrow. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.